Hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Sawyer with ThomasSawyer.com, and today we have once again.
Hi, Ingrid H. Turner with IngridTurner.com. I'm so happy to be here. Look at me getting the spot every week.
Yeah, I have my beautiful hat on today.
You sure
Once
do.
again, as people start coming to the feed, so give me a second. I need to get a little thing on the screen. I forgot about that too. And let's see, we use that one. And go ahead and get started. Thank you, Cal. Okay, there we go. Kaboom, we are back in action.
Back.
Okay, guys, it'll be $35 donations for cosmic divine readings and healings. As people are coming onto the feed, it is linked in StreamYard. It is linked in Facebook. So you pull up the Facebook feed again. And let's get it back. Okay. Hello, Gail. Hello, Paige. Yeah, so just go ahead and donate. First up, we have Gail Voigt.
Beautiful Gail. All right. Would you like me to start, Thomas?
I'm asking. I think they want me to start. Give me a second.
Okay.
Gail.
Go for it.
Gail, I'm seeing you kind of, it's not stuck. It's like in a pool of water. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying half in, half out. Saying there's a decision that needs to be made. Something with moving on to the next chapter of what you need to do and tapping into the quietness within your soul. I'm saying Ingrid may have something to add to that, but hold on, let me pull this up. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so these cards are going backwards. Okay, now number one, Gail, you need to focus on trusting yourself right now. This is the most important thing. You need to focus on trust because this is in reverse. So in tarot card, it's almost like you're not trusting what you're feeling, and I'm hearing you're not trusting what you're hearing right now. So your higher self is talking to you. They're saying you need to trust what you're feeling right now and what you're hearing, because the guidance they're giving you, if you listen, and I feel like you're getting to a point where you feel like things are starting to break a little bit in your life. This is there's a reason for this. Because when those things start looking like they're going to break, it's because it's shifting you into a new way of doing things. But you have to be willing, because I'm seeing you grasping onto the old, like you're grasping onto it like crazy. You're saying, let go, let go. And this is in reverse too. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So it's relaxing the darkness or whatever you perceive that darkness to be within you, because it's not a reality. It's I would say like a subconscious programming that you've dealt with over and over again. But it's like you have to see what the problem is. I'm channeling before, or understand it somewhat before you start to release it. That's the key. So they're reading this backwards, but anyway, and it's half in and half out of water, diving for light. But that's not the important part. The important part is this: you need to realize what's going to bring you into alignment with who you truly are. All these pathways are available. But what I'm seeing across the card right here is it's like you're afraid to move past that line. You're afraid to move past that line into who you can become. But they're saying this is going to get harder for you unless you dive in. They had me be very truthful with you, like very blunt. Ingrid, anything to add to that?
Okay, I have things. That was gorgeous, Thomas. I could really resonate with the way that you were bringing it through. I think I'm probably going to bring through something the same way, the same sort of stuff, Gail. But I'm going to tell you what I was getting visually as well, because it was bringing it through a little bit differently. I really saw you expanding, and I saw you at the foot of a mountain. And I feel like the feeling I got was like, you need to get to the top of that mountain, and you're kind of, you need to start. You know where you need to get to. You know that you have to get there. And there's this kind of pause. But what I'm getting is, as I pulled some cards for you, this needs to happen. There's no debate there. There's no question about this journey that you need to go on, what you need to accomplish, where you need to get to. And I feel like it's very much about where you need to get to in yourself. I feel the heart, and I also feel the power center. I feel like you're on a really powerful inward journey. Your heart is cracking open. Your confidence is going to be getting better. And it's like Thomas, and when Thomas said, like, you have to dive in. It's going to get more and more uncomfortable and worse for you if you don't dive in. So this is coming. This is coming. You're kind of waiting for the final push. Now I have the Two of Swords here as well, which is interesting. I always interpret that card as, hang on, you don't have all the information yet. And I feel like intuitively, that you need to step forward and you have some fear, but you also need to wait for a little bit more information. But that's coming very, very soon. This is going to be an uncomfortable period of growth for you, but it's also going to be a period of tremendous healing for you. You're going to really be developing yourself in ways that you did not know were possible for you. And like I say, I just keep getting this image of a mountain. You're at the foot of the mountain and you're like, oh, okay. Okay, I know I need to go. So very soon that information that you need is going to come to you. And another 2. So we have 3 2s here. Okay, so this is about balance. This is about balancing the masculine and feminine inside of you. I would normally say that 2s are about partnership, but I don't really sense an outside partner here. I feel like there's more a partnership between you and you, or you and spirit, you and your courage, the depth of your courage. And you've got that. You've got that going on. Information is coming. And very soon you're going to feel more comfortable doing that deep dive that swan dive that Thomas was referring to. Yeah, that's it. Good.
Let me do some energy.
And I will join you.
There, heart chakra. Move out, move out, move out, move out, move out, move out, move out. And reconfigure. Light. I need more caffeine. Okay. Guys, we still have openings. If anyone's interested, it's $25 cosmic readings and healing. It is linked everywhere. So next up we have, it's a very long name, Cervantes, but I'm going to call you Jose. Give me a second to get grounded. First and foremost, I'm just going to call you Jose. You understand you're an alien, right? Like, you come from beyond the stars. There's like spaceships that you're connected to, other alien civilizations you can tap into, and other alien civilizations that you can move into. They're saying it's not exactly about this, but it's part about this. It's calling back those fractals from past lifetimes or other lifetimes, because we can be in, I don't know how that works. I know how to do it, but the thing is that it's about bringing that knowledge back, because it's like your future self, they're saying. Okay, I get it. So it's almost like your future self is who you are. I don't know how to explain this, because time is happening all at once. The past, present, and future is all happening at once. So it's like you can tap in, okay, that makes more sense. You can tap into your future self to see more of who you are. But this will take a journey, they're saying, of you searching for the answers that you need. Because I feel like you feel like something's lacking right now, but it's right there, they're saying. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I'm seeing a bunch of blue beings just standing there. They seem very extraterrestrial to me. But they're standing there. They're saying they're waiting. They're waiting for you to tap into that energy. There's also, it wouldn't hurt, Jose, for you to really look at who Lord Ashtar is and the Intergalactic Federation of Light, because this will provide some clues to this. And maybe speaking to Lord Ashtar, I can help you with that. There's many people that can. I can have you directly talk to him. But he'll provide some answers for you. If you come from this lineage of these beings, and I don't know who these beings are, They're saying I do, but I can't think of their name. Okay. So Jose, I need you to say I accept. So I'm going to tap into this. Hold on. There's some kind of blue light I need to bring forth. You're going to feel it in your third eye, and you're going to feel it in your heart chakra. So now, there. Only to him, please. Thank you. And release anything he doesn't need according to this healing. Your guides are present. They're all around you. There's different ones, but I'm seeing Nordics and I'm seeing like Vikings. So this may have something to do also with a Viking lifetime. You kind of tapped into it in that lifetime, but you saw it differently. You're saying you saw it as deities, but they were also aliens. I hope that makes sense. That should make sense. Yes. Whew. Okay.
All right. Ooh, I'm getting a lot for you too, Jose. So I'm feeling a lot in my body as I'm tapping into your energy. And I want to say thank you because this is vulnerable, and I really appreciate your vulnerability and being able to tap in and being able to be of service to you. And I just feel like that needs to be said to you to let you know. Right on. That's a brave thing to do because I'm feeling a tremendous amount of tension in my shoulders. I'm feeling a lot of intensity in my power center. I also felt the third eye and the crown, and I really felt that light up when Thomas was doing the healing on you. But what I'm getting is you have a tremendous amount of anxiety and fear that comes up for you. It almost feels like it's debilitating. And what Spirit wants you to know is that is your resistance to communications from the beings that Thomas was picking up. When you feel that fear and that tension and that anxiety, you're unconsciously pushing away energy that feels unfamiliar and so feels scary to you. But if you can relax into your body and relax into the fear and take some breaths and consciously open up your crown and open up your third eye, you're going to be able to communicate with this energy really clearly. I see a lot of light when I tap into this energy. Personally, I see a lot of blue light, and I see it feels like it does feel extraterrestrial. It might be what I call extra dimensional, which is kind of like extraterrestrial, but sort of like over a timeline kind of thing. Like I call them extra dimensionals. But it's a specific energy. It's a specific energy for you is what I'm getting. And if you can get to the point where you can relax into your fear and bring the tension out of your body and consciously open up your third eye, meditation is very, very good for you. In fact, you should meditate a lot is what I'm getting. It will really help with that anxiety and that fear that comes up, which is just a natural response to protecting yourself against foreign, what the hell is this energy, which is these beings. And it's also an energy is what I'm getting. It's like a field. There's an energy field that is kind of tapping on you or trying to get connected with you, and you have a very natural, normal human fear response to that energy. But I'm here to assure you, Spirit is here to assure you that it is not dangerous, it is not malevolent, it is very much like light, and it is very much for you is what I'm getting. It's very specific for you. There's communication happening that is they're trying to get in touch with you specifically for you and to guide you in your life's work here. And I really see them connecting to you when you're in meditation. And it's not you connecting to them. That's being really made really clear to me. It's them connecting to you. It's more than just beings, it's an energy. It's kind of like a holistic, it's like a whole experience, you know? Anything to add to that, Thomas? Does that make sense with what you were feeling as well?
Yeah, I know these beings. I just don't know what they're called.
Well, I'm going to pull some cards and see if we have any more for you, Jose. But it feels okay. So 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Okay, but then the Daughter of Cups. A lot of these are really challenging cards, Thomas. Or excuse me, Jose. I feel like you're really going through it. You've had a lot of loss in your life. You've had to walk away from things that you really care about. You've been in this holding pattern. So that I feel like that plays into the fear that you feel. with this foreign energy tapping you on your shoulder because you have experienced so much hardship in your life. I just see that you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. But this energy is a gift for you. It's going to help. What I'm hearing is make you whole again. And I feel the heart expanding. This energy is here to help make you whole again and to guide you in the work that you're meant to do here, which feels like it's very heart-centered. It feels like acts of kindness to me, almost, is like what they're trying to guide you towards. And that's going to result in your own healing and your own feeling like you're being put back together, because it feels like it's been really hard. And that's where the fear comes up, and that's okay. You just relax into it, meditate, and you will receive this energy, this healing energy, and it'll pull you into the next phase of your life.
Jose, I will say these are very interesting beings. I have to look at them later this time. But yeah, you need to tap in. Meditation is key. Quietness, stillness. I'm here. Stillness. Yes. Kind of threw me off a little bit.
Yeah. It's a good energy. It's a big energy. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Guys, we still have openings. It's linked in there, $35 donation. So next up, we have Alicia McLaughlin.
All right.
I'm going to have you start with this.
Okay, sounds good. Alicia. Okay, let me shake it off a bit here. Oh, okay. All right, Alicia. Okay, so a card just flew out. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So we'll see what that has to say for us. All right, for you, sweet woman, I am feeling a lot in the throat and the womb and a little bit in the power center. Ooh, but I like it. I feel like you are stepping into a new era of personal power, and you're just stepping into it. It's like you're wading your feet into the water. You haven't fully dove into the lake yet, but you will, because you're feeling the water on your feet. This is how they're showing it to me. You're feeling the water on your feet, and you got a big grin on your face, and you're like, yes, this is it. This is how I want to live. And that is the Ace of Pentacles here, a solid new foundation. Rooted in manifestation has begun. It is planted and it is blooming now. You have gotten a taste of what the most aligned version of yourself is, and now you're committed. Now you're committed to getting there. And all it's going to take for you is to take one step at a time, deeper and deeper and deeper into that water. It's going to be a journey, because you have, of course, your own conditioning and habits and things to navigate and release. But it really feels like you're like, oh yeah, I know where I want to go. I know how I want to be. I know what I want to do. Now I'm pulling some cards. We got the Empress, we got the Ace of Swords, we got the Four of Swords, the Daughter of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So the Empress is a freaking beautiful card. Okay, this is the vision. This is how you understand yourself to be at your deepest levels. And this is what you're walking towards getting ready to express fully in this life. You are working on your thoughts right now, your mindset, which is absolutely excellent. And there are going to be things that you can shift in your mindset with practice, and you should be really proud of yourself, because the mindset is not easy to shift, and you're committed and you're doing it. And you know that the sooner you get your mind under control, the sooner more doors will open up to you. Now, when you run into a roadblock with your mind, because you have the Nine of Swords here, which is like an anxiety card, it's more difficult energy. When you run into the roadblock with your mind, that's okay. You've simply hit the next leg of the journey. Then it's time to go into the body. Then it's time to ground in. And then it's time to really sort of get into the water up to like your thighs and your hips, right? That's what they're showing me. So continue with the mindset work. You're doing amazing. And when you hit the roadblock, don't give up. Spirit is saying, don't give up. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It means that you need to take it from the mind and you take it into the body. And when you do that, you're going to continue to excavate and peel away what's not working for you, so that you can step fully into your highest expression, which is this Empress card. And your highest expression, it radiates your voice. Your voice is amplified in your highest expression. Your creativity is amplified in your highest expression. Your confidence is amplified in your highest expression. The centers I feel for you in your most exalted form are the throat, the sacral, and the power center, but especially the throat and the sacral. You are a really creative person, is what Spirit is sharing with me. And you are going to be able to just live and breathe creativity and the expression of that creativity. You're totally on the right path.
Thank you. Alicia, I'm going to tap into your energetic field. Okay. Say I accept. This is going to be strong. No. It's not about these cards. Ingrid covered the reading part of it. It's about you. So, there's some vision they want me to give you. Give me a second. So, what does that mean? It's a vision of who you can be, or what you will be. Sorry, recorrection. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I feel like you'll have a shift and like you'll start seeing it. I think you already have a little bit, but you'll start to see it. So give me a second. I just need her directly. Thank you. This is her vision. Thank you. I'm getting tingles all over me. So now. Teardrop of energy. The vision protocol. Vision protocol. Now, Alicia, do not be afraid of what people think about you moving forward. I hate to use the word light and dark because we're all light and dark. But you have an ability in the future, more so, to transverse in between the two. That doesn't mean that you actually work specifically with the dark or you work with the light, they're saying. But I'm trying to think how to explain this. What I'm saying. What I'm saying essentially is a spiral of light and dark energy. They're saying like yin and yang, but it's going to actually, you're going to tap into that energy. And they say, don't be afraid of people's perceptions of what you have to do because you have your own individualized mission. Not everyone will agree with you, but if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right, how I see it. If you have people that love you and hate you, then whatever. You're playing it too safe, I'm hearing. So this is going to be in the future, though, but I'm seeing this spiral of like, it's just a big circle, but it's of light and dark going around together. Because you're supposed to, it's something to do with you embodying the darker elements of yourself and understanding them, as well as the lighter elements of yourself and understanding them. The spiritual movement has gotten too crazy about everything has to be love and light. It's not that simple. It never has been. That's channeled out. And it's because people want the safe route. They want the safe route, what they feel is the right route, but there's no right or wrong. But don't be afraid of what people perceive you as. You have to do what you have to do, is what I'm being told. A lot of us are tasked with these certain missions because they all lead to essential calls for each person, whatever their mission is they incarnated into this life to do. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Get that off. Get that off StreamYard, I think.
Stop it, StreamYard.
Let me check again. Okay. So we don't, guys, we still have openings. We'll give a nice free little mini read to whoever comments on StreamYard, because I'm not really seeing the comments on Facebook for some reason.
Let me see if I can find comments on Facebook. Let's see. Go into your Facebook.
Oh, go ahead, sir. We still have openings. So if you guys are interested, donating $35 donation. Open list now. So let us know.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking for comments on the Facebook. Come on. Okay. Let's see your other page. How about Chris Blum?
Chris, what's his last name?
Blum. Chris Blum.
Chris Blum. Okay.
Let's do a mini reading for Chris Blum. You want to start?
Alicia, let me finish, because Alicia threw this up here. Before I get to you, Chris. So there's no reason to fight, they're saying, between the light and the dark. It's understanding your own light and your dark. Hold on, I need new cards. Go ahead, Ingrid.
Okay, Chris. You beautiful human. Okay, again, I'm getting a lot of power center stuff today. That actually makes a lot of sense. We got 1 billion planets in Aries, right? So it would make sense that power center stuff is coming up. So power center, that's our sense of self-confidence, our sense of pride. It's also when it's sort of not operating as optimally as it could. It's our sense of self-worth gone awry. So it might be anxiety. And that's kind of what I'm feeling in you, Chris, is I'm feeling some anxiety and some unsettledness. Okay, but here's what I got for you. That is a manifestation of the shift that is occurring in your being and will then be occurring in your life. The fear you're feeling, this is how I describe this kind of fear that I'm tapping into right now. It's like growing pains. Like when you were a kid, not everybody did, but when I was a kid, my body was growing, I had growing pains. Fear is like growing pains for the expansion. You're not seeing the expansion and the shift and the change happening outside of you yet, but you're sensing it. And so your mind is kind of going like, okay, I'm intuitively sensing a change is coming, but I don't see it yet. So now I'm feeling really unstable. It's your mind that is making you feel unstable, but it's dredging up issues around trusting yourself. So a little bit of worthiness issues even I get, which might surprise you. But it is just, think of it as a physical symptom. Try not to give it any credence, because it's not telling you the truth. It's not telling you anything is wrong. Nothing is wrong. It's all good. You are expanding into new energy and things are going to shift for you. I see you in your home. I see you looking out over your property. I see something shifting in your home. First it's shifting in you. The shift has already occurred. Then it's going to shift in your home. And you know what I actually see? I see you working, doing business, maybe even holding retreats or something like that in your home, bringing people to your home, the right people to your home. I feel like there's some kind of shift happening around your work and your home, and the two things coming together in ways that you cannot see yet. And you're not meant to see it yet because things are still churning and shifting inside of you, inside of your being. Let me pull some cards for you. Okay, so we've got the Mother of Swords, the Chariot, the Father of Swords. Okay, and then the Four of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. So a lot of swords energy, and that's the mind. You are keeping it as under control as you're able to. Remember to stay grateful for the present moment. Stay present, stay present, stay present, stay grateful in the present moment. The shift is going to happen. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen suddenly. And then whoosh, you will be off to the races. I mean, look, it's a horse, right? the Chariot card. You're going to be off to the races. So, darling, things are happening. You have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So to you right now, things are not happening fast enough to assuage your mind. But that's only the mind that is suffering right now. Things are shifting inside you, and they're going to shift on the outside of you. Things are going to look really different really soon. And I get that it's going to kind of make some people around you, it's going to make their heads spin a bit. And that's okay, because you're going to be loving this new energy. It's going to be really, really good. But in the meantime, you have to stay present so that you can manage the fear that's coming up, which is only a symptom of expansion. It is only a symptom of expansion. It is not real. The story that your mind wants to hook on it, it's not real. Don't pay attention to it. Just keep it physical. All righty, Thomas, over to you.
So one of my guides is talking about, I can say sexual on Facebook, thank God. Okay, can't say that on TikTok. There's like a sexual liberation happening within you. It's you tapping into the divine essence of who you are. And they're saying follow that. Be careful with it, because that energy can be very powerful. They're saying follow that. And it's going to open up a new understanding of who you are. That doesn't mean necessarily like sexual, okay? But it means it's an energy within you that can be used to help other people, especially women, I'm saying.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing two cowboys, like, before they start shooting each other, like a duel. So I feel like that's the war with yourself. But it's a war they're saying that you can easily win. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I want to add something about the sexual energy that you were talking about and sort of build on that a little bit. Like when we talk about sexual energy is life force energy. And it doesn't necessarily translate to the act of sex or lust or anything like that. It is what creates life. So your life force energy, when you are dialed into a project, whatever you are passionate about, when you are showing up and living in your like highest expression, your greatest joy, you are expressing your sexual energy, a version of sexual energy, which is your life force energy. And that's what I'm really, and I think for you as well, Thomas, with Chris, like an expansion of that life force energy, which also is beyond
that. Guys, we still have openings. I'm going to check that for job readings. It's $35 healing, $35 donation. I'm going to recheck that screen again.
all right.
Let's see what we got. Okay. If you want, we'll just take a short break real fast, guys.
Sounds good.
And Linda, if you want a reading, dear, just donate $35 and we can help you out. So we're just to take a very short break.
All righty.
And we will be right back. Ingrid, check the private chat too. You're muted, dear.
Sorry. Sounds good. Okay.
So guys, we still have openings, $35 donation, readings and healings. So cosmic divine readings and healings. But we're doing a couple short reads, very short. Energy expenditure can be a lot. That's why we charge the donation. But so that's making it much shorter. But just comment on, she can see the Facebook comments, I can't. I can see the comments on StreamYard. So yes.
All right. I am looking at both. Let's see what we got. So what do we want them to comment?
Just,
raise hands for a reading.
Mini, just mini.
Mini. Okay, comment mini so we know that you want a little mini reading. One card. How about one card pulls, right? For the mini reading. Card pull. Yeah. One mini, one card pulls. Pulls. Can't talk today. Tanya's on our list. She said she just paid for a reading.
Okay. Hold on.
So,
let me check.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Okay.
And you are correct, Tanya. You are there.
All right, you get a full reading, baby.
You get the full reading. So guys, we still got openings. We are open for business. So I'll have you start, dear, and then I'm going to come in.
Okay. Tanya. Okay, sweet. All right, I am feeling pain in my upper back. It's on the right side, just below the shoulder blade, the scapula. I feel like you hold a ton of tension there, and it would really, and I feel it radiating down my right arm. So a lot of tension radiating down the right arm. It's like you have I feel like you physically have a knot there or something that bothers you intermittently. And from an energetic standpoint, this has to do with love and receiving love. It feels like you are not receiving enough love or having a hard time letting it in. It's a little fuzzy even on that front, but it feels like there's some stuff going on there. So we'll do a little healing on that in a little bit. But it does feel like it has to do with the heart, with love, with letting love in. It feels like there's been some pain and some heartbreak. It feels like you've been, God, you kind of been through it, honey. It feels like you've kind of been through it. I could see if you've been like in like some abusive situations is what it feels like to me. It feels like you've really been through it. And I feel a certain exhaustion when I tap into that place in my body. I feel this sort of exhaustion, like you give and give and give and just, you're just exhausted. Exhausted with the love game. That's what I'm getting. Exhausted with the love game. So, it's okay to take a break, babe. It's okay to stop giving when you are not receiving. This stuff needs to be reciprocal. And I feel like you go through this process where you like give and give and give and realize you're not getting anything. Okay, so you do like, all right, well, I'm not playing with that anymore. And then you give and you give and you give and you're not receiving anything. This sort of endless cycle of giving and not getting back what you need. And it's left you feeling a little embittered, which is understandable. So the solution, Spirit says, is to stop over giving. Just stop. Give yourself a break. Get some clarity on what it is you need to receive, and then only give to the point where, like, don't go over the line where you're giving and you need to be refilled. Like your cup needs to be refilled. Don't give more than your cup. Don't give more than your cup because you're not drawing in people and situations that are going to refill your cup yet. You need to manage that flow. You need to make sure not to give more than you have. Now I'm pulling some cards. We got the Chariot, 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 9 of Pentacles. So this all does feel really very relational to me. And I feel like, the 7 of Swords confirms for me that like you've been, you've stabbed in the back. You've been through it. You've been put in situations where people, you've been deceived and you've been, lied to, you've been betrayed. And I just keep getting the stab in the back, which is interesting because that's where I'm feeling it on my back. It is like a stab in the back. You've been stabbed in the back. So I feel like you've been really betrayed and it hasn't stopped you from giving. And you're looking for that commitment and you're looking for that love and you're ready to give of yourself completely. But Spirit is asking you to take a breath and really make sure that you are stepping into, that you're valuing yourself. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. You need to value yourself and what you give. I just shared something great on Facebook today that one of my friends posted, and I shared it. It was something about like, be aware of who you give your
energy.
now I can't remember what it was. Yeah, no, more than energy, your devotion. That's what it is. Be aware of who you give your devotion to. Not everybody is worthy of your devotion. I feel like that is for you, Tanya. Not everybody is worthy of your devotion because you have so much to give and you're just depleting yourself because you're giving it to people who are not worthy of your devotion. So it's okay to show up and give, but allow them space to show themselves, whether they're going to give back to you. And this is romantic relationships, but this is all relationships, even family members, everyone in your life. You need to slow down, is what Spirit is saying. Slow down and give to the point that you still feel full, and then wait and see if that person reciprocates. And if they don't, you have to let them go. And what that will do is that will begin to shift your energy so that you begin to attract people who will meet you and give. And then it'll be two cups pouring into each other and not you overdoing it. Doing all the pouring and being completely depleted. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Daughter of Cups. There's someone there for you. There's someone kind of like energetically waiting in the wings who's going to be what you need them to be, who's going to be able to meet you halfway in this relational, emotional, loving exchange. But it's not in your life yet, is what I'm getting. It's not in your life yet. And so your work is to manage what you're giving so that you can shift your energy and allow in a truly reciprocal experience, which is going to be lovely for you. And it's going to heal this betrayal. I can already feel my back loosening up and getting better. All right, beautiful. Over to you, Thomas.
There comes a point where you can give so much of yourself. I'm hearing this is kind of based on your childhood conditioning. Parents, you have to understand that there comes a point where you literally have to, if people cannot meet you halfway or they're not aligned with you, you literally just have to let them go. And as much as that hurts, I'm hearing, and I understand it, at the same time, it just is what it is. Like, you have to put a boundary in place, I'm hearing, with some of these people. They're pulling at your energy. I don't like it. That's what I'm seeing. Pulling at it, and it's not good. It's not good for you, at least. What we're going to do is I'm going to call in a bunch of angels. So you're going to feel this with whatever this backstabbing thing is going on energetically. So give me permission to tap in, dear. Michael to her. Oh, okay. Okay. And Surface Bay. And Sophia. Metatron. They had me be very specific with the ones I use. I just needed 4. Thank you. But 5 wouldn't hurt. Pillar of light above her, into her. Thank you. And pull those snakes. I don't like them. Pull them out. Get rid of them. Recalibrate. Michael, can you take care of the knife? All 4 of you. Go, whatever you're doing, take care of it. Unlock. Recalibrate. Light. Don't let the past define you. They're saying move forward. It's Michael. He speaks very direct. Give me that chakra point by the shoulder. Recalibrate light. I feel like you might want to see a massage therapist. to work out, because they can work out those emotions that are stored in your meridians and in the energetic lines within your muscles, because the right side is masculine. I feel like that's where you're holding the trauma.
I'd like to add something that I was picking up while Thomas was doing the healing and I was supporting that energy. Tanya, be aware of where you have created an identity around this trauma, around this hurt and this betrayal. It's a very normal and human thing to do, and almost like an armor to help us get through the pain of that. But you're ready to start to let that go. So an identity is like hanging on to it as a way to like stave it off or make sure it never happens again. Or it's like just putting a lot of armor up and like kind of creating an identity out of it. So just be aware if you find yourself, if you notice yourself hanging on to anything as like, this is my truth, kind of like we have our truth, and it is true that it happened to you 100%. I'm not trying to take away from the experience, but you know how sometimes we can just sort of like wrap ourselves up in an experience, and you needed to do that for a while, but you don't need to do that anymore. And the healing truly comes by, like Thomas said, letting it go and moving forward. So this healing that Thomas did, as I'm feeling, I saw a lot of red, and I saw it like kind of coming into like tendrils, almost sort of like getting into your core and into your being. And that is going to, that's going to continue to like fill you up over the next few days. And you can help that by being committed to let go of any piece of you. And I don't necessarily think there's a whole big piece of you, but there might be some hidden pieces that are still identifying with what happened, kind of making it a part of your identity. So just be committed to releasing that. And as that comes up, don't take it personally. It's a very human thing to do. That's when you have the opportunity to let it go and let this divine healing energy that Thomas sent to you and brought in these angels for to fill up that space so that you don't have to fill it up with more trauma.
You're saying you're going to be fine. Don't overthink it. Just flow with it. Flow with it. They're saying flow with it, flow with it, flow with it, flow with it. Over and over. We still have openings, guys. I'm just going to recheck the profile again. And we'll see what we got going on. Okay.
Tara would like a mini, if we have space for that.
Yes. Hold on. Let's let me get the right screen. Eek. There we go. Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yep.
Why not?
One card mini for our beautiful Tara. You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, Tara. One card mini coming at you. If anybody else would like a one card mini reading while we have space. Okay, I got Temperance for you. This is about getting all of your energy into alignment and pointed in the direction you want to go. When this Temperance is like reverse, when it's out of whack, then it means you're like fractured. You're kind of all over the place. You're not cohesive. But when it's upright, then you are bringing all of your energy into alignment. So the way that I'm reading this, and I know I have to do this. So on the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Swords. And what I'll say is, you are working hard on bringing all of these pieces of you into a cohesion, into alignment, so that you can move forward powerfully. Be patient with yourself. This is not a fast-moving card. It's a powerful card. It's a major arcana, but it's not fast-moving. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with the universe. Trust in divine timing. Everything is working in your favor. If you have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, you're still waiting for some information and some energy to coalesce. It will, and you will become powerfully put back together and able to move forward. And a stork holding a, well, it's like a fireball, but like it's kind of, it reminds me of like the stork, the baby stork, you know, like, so it's birthing something new. So be gentle with yourself while you're going through this process. Gentle, gentle, gentle.
Which leads you into this. As you're being gentle, the shock of everything coming into realization of who you are. Moving into that energy of acceptance of the abilities and limitations and everything else that goes along with the spiritual journey. They're saying you're right there. They're also calling you a fire angel.
Fire.
Yeah. So Fire Angel. I've worked with them. Yeah. So yeah, it's a Fire Angel. You're a Fire Angel. You have very heavy connections with them. They're also talking about connecting him with earth magic a little bit to ground out that angelic energy. They're saying you'll understand this aspect soon. Just give it time. You can't run. You can't run too fast with this. It's going to take time. It's like you're on the beginning steps to move into it. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Michael, I'm not sure what a fire angel is. I know that I've worked with plenty of them. I mean, I've seen them before. But there's all kinds of angels. There's angels on other planets, so there's angels all over the place. All kinds of angels. Let's see. So let me see. Shout out to my moderator on TikTok, Michael Sanchez in the house. And,
hey, Michael.
We might be cool with donations, Ingrid. I don't know how you feel. What you want to keep doing?
Well, Linda's here. She would like a mini, so we'll do one more mini pull. See where we're at.
If you guys want to donate, it's $35. It's linked everywhere, so you guys should be able to find that.
And that gets you a full-on, robust reading, like you've been hearing, and a healing if it's necessary, if it's required. So we do the full-on channeled experience with a donation. But here's our one card for. I'm starting to get fuzzy. I forgot your name, gorgeous. Linda. Okay. And you want me to go first, Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay. Linda, show me. Oh, babe. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. So you're going through it right now. This is hard. This is a card of loneliness, feeling outcasted. It can be really hard with the finances. It can produce a lot of financial fear. And the Pentacles are about money, yes, but they're also about resources, your sense of stability, your root chakra, your physical body. So 5 is a big change. And humans are hardwired to resist change. It's really scary for us. So when a big change comes along that has an impact on your finances, your resources, and your physical body, it can really send you into a tailspin. Now, I always read the card on the bottom. I just can't do one card, but you have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So here's the thing. You got to trust yourself. This has more to do with fear of the future and fear of the change that is happening than it does actual like destitution and mayhem, because you have a foundation of the Queen of Pentacles. Trust yourself. You have all the skills you need to put your resources together or back together in a way that is going to keep you safe and secure. The insecurity you feel is a result of the changes that you're experiencing. You are experiencing changes. Things are shifting, but you are the Queen of Pentacles. You can pull your shit together. You can pull yourself together and create resources and a foundation and safety and security out of like nothing. You have that ability.
I'm getting 2 different cards. Oh, Lord, we got Aquarius Stone. Listen, scammer, do not come into my feed or I'm going to literally send you to another universe, and I don't think you'll understand even what that is.
Oh, my Lord.
I will, because I'm crazy.
What is up with that?
Yeah, they're blocked out. I'm going to delete these. Hold on. And they thought they could get past me. Delete. Okay, it's been a long time since I've seen a scammer on Facebook do that. Anyways, see it on TikTok. Okay, anyways, so number 1, I'm getting 2 cards. They're saying the light is darkest before the dawn, which is new birth, guard diligently. That's what you're walking into, which leads you into this. Spirals of manifestation. Actually manifesting what you want to bring into existence. I'm sure when you saw me, dear, I probably recommended a book on manifestation. I would read that book again, or the subconscious mind, they're saying. And start manifesting something small. You might be surprised what happens. And yeah. We're saying don't say the name of the book, but you can message me, dear, if you want the name of the book. Anyways, so yeah, let me just recheck everything.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're good. So if anyone's looking to make any appointments, I am Thomas Sawyer with ThomasSawyer.com. And you can also find me at TikTok, ThomasSawyer777. I do lives. A lot of people saying they're missing my lives on Facebook. I do apologize, but Facebook has kind of cut back viewership. So I really can't do anything about it. I'm seeing it with a lot of people on Facebook and TikTok. I can just reach more people. So I do them randomly, and I will choose a time to actually just go live every week. I just haven't figured out what that time is going to work for me. It'll probably be like 10 or 11 at night when I get a lot more people, but Eastern time at least. So yeah, go ahead, Ingrid.
All right. Well, you can find me all over the internet. I'm Ingrid H. Turner everywhere. Feel free to connect with me on Facebook. Send me a friend request or like my page if you prefer to keep it that way. You can look at my website, IngridTurner.com. I got stuff going on. I run workshops and classes and master classes periodically. I feature those on my homepage. And you can also book a session with me right there from my website as well. It's IngridHturner.com. Don't forget the H in the middle because I'm competing for Google Space with a senator from Maryland. So that's it. I look forward to connecting with you.
And guys, we appreciate everyone coming in.
Thank you so much.
Linda, yeah, if it's buffering, it's buffering. Just go to the timestamp. Once this post, you'll be able to read it in a few minutes or re-listen again. But everyone, thank you for being here, and you guys have a beautiful night. Thank you.
Thank you.